People are constantly captivated by abandoned mansions. They always give me creepy vibes. The majority of them have a history of paranormal activity as well. Aside from ghosts, people have discovered many amazing items in these abandoned mansions. Let's have a look at what they discovered in an abandoned mansion that shocked the whole world. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Car collections. An explorer recently discovered a large estate someplace in the United Kingdom that held a full luxury automobile. It is reported that the property belonged to a notable 18th century artist. The entire estate was auctioned in 1952 before being inherited by an heiress who died in 1914, but it was again sold in 1958. It was a tourist attraction until a wealthy Londoner purchased it. The previous owners appeared to be excessively fancy. The explorers discovered 5 unusual autos. After being restored, these cars would have sold for thousands of dollars. Unfortunately, the cars discovered in the estate were already in a state of disrepair. None of the vehicles could be recovered. Number 9. Ring with the original owner's hair. In 2019, a random woman claimed to have discovered a ring on the property of her late father-in-law. She said the ring belonged to the famed Jane Eyre author. The ring bore the date of her death, 1855, as well as her name, Charlotte Bronte. She was a poet and novelist. Surprisingly, the ring had a thing as well, and inside was the plaited hair of what appeared to be the famed book's author. The ring with her hair costs $20,000 to make. Number 8. World War II era mortar. While restoring a Durham mansion, a World War II mortar was discovered. Dr. Ralph Haynes lives in or owns the house. The property owner had been undertaking some work for almost a month when he discovered the 60mm mortar. Several highways were closed as a result of the finding due to security concerns. The shell, which was discovered under a pillar in a basement crawl space, was most likely from 1942. The owner believes it has been there since the 1950s, judging by the old AC unit that was directly next to it. The mortar's firing pin is still in place. Number 7. Tortoise. This is an event from Toliara, a town on Madagascar's southwest coast. A large number of stolen radiated tortoises were discovered in an abandoned house there. I'm referring to 10,000 tortoises. They were all different sizes, covering the floors and crammed together in every single room of the house. 3 people were detained. When they were burying dead tortoises, 2 of them were caught red-handed. Authorities believe it was a smuggling operation to get the animals out of the country so they could be sold on the black market. They were able to save 9,888 live radiated tortoises. Number 6. Sealed time capsule. This apartment will make you feel like you're in a time capsule from the 1970s. The owners abandoned this apartment in 1942. She never returned, but she paid the rent until she died. The authority discovered a fantastic time capsule when it was opened and investigated. The entire flat appeared exactly as it did more than 70 years ago. The opulent Persian abode was filled with literature, paintings, and antique furniture. But the most incredible thing was a portrait of Madame de Florian by Boldini. She was well known for her beauty and affection. The picture was valued at $3.4 million. Number 5. Bronze Age sword. A group of construction workers in Scotland discovered an incredible discovery while excavating 2 football grounds. They discovered a trove of exceptionally rare Bronze Age weapons, including a notched bronze sword and a gold-decorated spearhead. According to experts, the weapons date from between 1000 and 800 BC. But that isn't all. Following the discovery of these swords, archaeologists discovered a Bronze-era roundhouse and 12 additional bronze buildings, as well as a far earlier Stone Age hall that is thought to be the origin of agriculture in Scotland. Number 4. Stash of guns. An arsenal of heavy weaponry was discovered in an abandoned residence in Ligonier Barrow, Westmoreland County, by police. Authorities were relieved to remove the guns out of circulation before they fell into the hands of the wrong people. Those guns were powerful and one of a kind, costing thousands of dollars. They were discovered by a group of 5 children. Number 3. Skeletons of strange creatures. In 1960, multiple construction workers were assigned with clearing an abandoned mansion. They went through the entire house looking for anything important. They were taken aback, however, when they discovered thousands of small wooden crates in the basement. Inside, they discovered several skeletons of bizarre, mythical creatures such as fairy tales, goblins, and dwarves. They were, however, myths. These were skillfully made works of art. However, everyone who looks at them will be astounded. Number 2. Treasure from the past. A woman was working on renovating her home. This house was over a century old. When she removed the carpet, she discovered a 14-karat engagement diamond ring wedged between the boards. She also discovered some old newspapers beneath the floor. She then looked for other riches but couldn't discover any. But it brought back memories of reading newspapers many years ago. Number 1. Snake House. A residence was discovered in Rexburg, Idaho that was full of snakes. The market value of the such home is significantly lower. It's because the house is crawling with reptiles. Although they are not as venomous, however, if they feel threatened, they will bite. One of the former owners reported that living in that house was a miserable experience. There were snakes everywhere, even in the water. The agency also fed them a fabrication about the snake story. So if you find a valuable house at a very low price, be aware that there is a catch. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.